Seen the speed that these athletes race at. You'll understand why 500, even up to 1,000 meters, is still classed as sprinting. We have just one athlete to focus on for heat number 1. Oliver Thomas Grob, the Swiss athlete, has spent his winter on ice. And now he has absolutely refocused onto the summer season for the inline speed skating. Has the chance of trying to qualify for the Olympics on ice, but this, the pinnacle for speed skating, just an ever so slight wobble there, but the lunge for the line, and he looks up expectant to the clock. 18.34. He'll have no idea at the moment if that is enough. Every track is different, the times will be different as a result, and he's just going to have to nervously wait in the sidelines to see if that time is enough. We're coming onto the track for heat number 2, and HOLGUIN representing India, and the home crowd getting excited as they welcome Zhenhai, one of their real medal hopes in the sprinting events. And they are off one lap of the track as fast as they go. As you can see, they're opposite sides. We're focusing on GHUMAN. And ZHANG really getting the crowd going as they are hoping to see him race again in the final. And he's quickest in that heat, going under 17 seconds for the athlete from China. Well, he kept their hopes alive in the one lap event, just missing out on the final. Went in the B final. Well, the crowd just saw the time coming up on the board. If you heard that, that was why, as their athlete, Zhenhai, has just put himself in the lead at this early stage.
Result 17.620.
Well, effectively, we've had 3 athletes go. If every other athlete now goes faster than the quickest time we've seen, 17.620, they will be securing a place in the final. As we do have just 12 remaining. Antonio Martin Freitas of Portugal, and he's racing alongside Brena Neri Ariola, the Guatemalan, driving those arms as he comes off the bend. It is a sport of precision and power. And that looked like a strong start for Neri Ariola, a young athlete having an absolutely wonderful experience at the Games. Made it through to semi-finals in the 100 meters, finishing 3rd in his semi-final. But this is his first World Games, and he has guaranteed himself a slot. 18.046.
Number 31, result 18.046. Number 49, result 18.414.
Well, we could just see a little bit of disappointment on the face of Portugal's Antonio Martin Freitas, and Israel Okwango, silver medal at the World Championships 2 years ago. He'll be racing opposite Tomasz Bohumski. Expect the times start to come down here.
Set.
Both athletes off to an incredibly prompt, quick start there as they are into the driving bend. You can see the sheer effort on the face of Behumsky. Put all his focus into the World Games. 27-time national champion, but he wants a World Games medal. Could this be an event for him? Czechia yet to get on the podium. They had disappointment in the women's race with Behumsky's cousin Keneva taking a fall in the early 10K points race. Look at the sheer aggression, the focus, the absolute determination on the face of Tomasz Behumsky.
Result 17.977.
Well, there we see Tomasz Behumsky just moving himself into third with that 17.88, sitting comfortably under 18 seconds. Both athletes under 18, and they'll be looking hopeful to make it into that final. Well, there's Mexico and Spain. Carlos MONSIVAIS up against Jhoan Guzman Bitar. Guzman Bitar is the man to beat at these World Games. He is the only athlete who has 2 titles already out of his 2 events. Sprinting, absolute masterclass on the road. Can he produce the same indoors on the track? Well, it's looking like he's off to an incredible start. And this is just the opening rounds. Well, I think any speed skater is going to be watching the technique of this man from Spain. He's of a small demeanor, but my goodness, the power that he puts out. He absolutely dominated this sprint event on the road. Is he about to do the same on this track? Well, at a time like that, it's looking quite likely heading into the final. Qualifiers from Chinese Taipei, Yvan, SIVILIER, representing France, 2 decorated athletes. Expect a quick heat here. The crowd absolutely concentrating as they watch the precision, the power coming from these sprinters. SIVILIER almost having time to look up at the clock there. Desperate to know if his performance is enough. I have a feeling we'll be seeing both of these sprinters again in the final. Quo, great success over this event. He's going to be one to watch. Silver medal in this distance last year at the World Championships.
Number 11, result 17.440. Number 26, result 17.725.
We are moving through this men's qualification in the dual time trial, the 200 meters. Our 7th out of 8 heats. And lining up, it's Germany's Arvanpal and this man from Chile, Ricardo VERDUGO Campos.
In position. Set.
Driving out of the starting blocks. In the sprint event, there's no time for relaxing round that corner. It is just pushing every stride. Arms driving, wants it up to speed at the top. It's keeping that streamline, keeping as close as you can. VERDUGO Campos getting his breath back as he eagerly awaits the time on the clock. You see that beautiful lunge. It's all about getting the blade, the front of the wheel, across the line first. That's where the clock stops. And it was, in fact, Hugo Ramirez who got there first. Well, the favourites for the next 2 days on the track, the team from Colombia, Jhon, TASCON, HOLGUIN. Silver so far. Well, he comes up against Vincenzo Mallorca. Also a silver in the opposite event. So Mallorca, the Italian, silver in the 100 meters. And this man, Jhoan TASCON, the silver in the one lap competition. Two of the best sprinters in the world in our final heat.
In position.
Well, watch this closely, ladies and gentlemen. These are two of your fastest athletes, and we could expect to see the fastest times coming out of this final heat. They will likely be racing for medals when it comes to the final later on this session. And that looked quick. It's most certainly quick enough to be into the final. And the times will just determine the ranking order. It really is blink and you'll miss it when it comes to track sprint. Well, it's a nervous wait. That wait is over. No surprises to see Jhoan Guzman Bitar at the top. Can he top the podium for a third time at these games? Yvan SIVILIER, France comfortably in, looking for another medal.
So that's all for
from this World Games. Well, that's our top 10. Arvanpal, another one looking to repeat a podium performance in the sprint category. Well, that is going to be devastation for Mallorca from Italy. He is just outside by 2,000th of a second, 18.048, and it was Rainer Neri Arreola from Guatemala with that 18.046 that just snuck in. And just reiterating the confirmation, our fastest qualifier. And that is by a considerable margin. Jhoan Guzman Bitar, the Spaniard, the two-time World Games champion, already on the road. He looks like he's still on that path to picking up another gold. Jhon has gone HOLGUIN, the Colombian, no doubt will have his sights set on a second medal, but we do have the likes of Kuo Li Yang, silver medalist at the World Champs in this competition. Neri Ariola, the only athlete over 18 seconds who'll have to up his game if he's going to be a chance of getting on that podium. The times will be reset. These will just give the ranking.